Implementation of AI-driven API models in 2025, key phases and budget allocation. Introduction. As organizations accelerate their digital transformation journeys, the integration of AI-driven API models becomes imperative. The year 2025 marks a pivotal moment where businesses will leverage advanced technologies to enhance customer experiences and operational efficiencies. To ensure successful implementation, a structured approach comprising 5 key phases along with a projected budget allocation of $3 million is essential. This report outlines these phases' budget allocations and expected outcomes. 1. Key phases of implementation. Phase 1, Foundation Phase, months 1 to 3. Objective: establish a solid groundwork for the integration of AI-driven API models. Activities. Strategy development: formulate a comprehensive strategy that aligns with business goals. Technology assessment: evaluate existing technologies and identify gaps in infrastructure. Team alignment: assemble a cross-functional team from IT operations and business units to drive the project. Phase 2, Implementation Phase, months 4 to 9. Objective: deploy the selected technologies and initiate pilot programs. Activities. Technology deployment: integrate AI-driven API models into business processes. Process redesign: revamp workflows to accommodate new technologies. Staff training: conduct training sessions to ensure staff are equipped to utilize the new tools effectively. Pilot programs: launch pilot initiatives to test the systems in real-world scenarios and gather user feedback. Phase 3, Optimization Phase, months 10 to 18. Objective: refine and enhance the implemented models based on feedback and performance metrics. Activities. Performance monitoring: continuously track the performance of AI-driven API models. Feedback integration: collect insights from users and stakeholders to identify improvement areas. Strategy refinement: adjust strategies based on data-driven insights and pilot results. Phase 4, Full Deployment Phase, months 19 to 24. Objective: scale successful pilot programs across the organization. Activities. Scaling initiatives: expand the deployment of AI-driven API models to all applicable departments. Resource allocation: ensure that adequate resources are available to support full deployment. Success metrics evaluation: measure the impact of the deployment on operational efficiency and customer satisfaction. Phase 5, Continuous Improvement Phase, months 25 to 36. Objective: establish a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. Activities. Regular reviews: conduct biannual assessments of AI performance and user satisfaction. Innovation workshops: host workshops to explore new AI applications and enhancements. Community building: foster a community of practice around AI technologies within the organization. 2. Budget allocation. The proposed $3 million budget will be allocated across the key phases as follows. Foundation Phase, 15 to 20%, $450. 000, $600,000. This includes costs related to strategy development, technology assessments, and initial team formation. Implementation Phase, 50 to 60%, $1.5 million to $1.8 million. The majority of the budget will support technology deployment, staff training, and pilot program execution. Optimization Phase, 20 to 35%, $600,000 to $1 million. Funds will be used for performance monitoring and strategy refinement based on feedback. 3. Use cases and data. The integration of AI-driven API models is expected to yield substantial business benefits. Notable use cases include predictive analytics in customer engagement. Companies utilizing predictive analytics have reported a 25% reduction in customer churn and a 40% increase in revenue growth. Conversational AI in customer service. With advancements in voice-enabled technologies, it is predicted that 80% of customer interactions will be managed by AI by 2025, improving response times and customer satisfaction. 4. Key considerations for success. To maximize the potential of AI-driven API integration, organizations must consider the following: data privacy and compliance. Implement robust frameworks to ensure compliance with regulations such as GDPR and CCPA during integration. Change management. Establish a change management strategy to facilitate smooth transitions and minimize resistance from staff. Continuous training. Develop ongoing training programs to keep employees updated on new AI technologies and practices. 5. Conclusion. The successful implementation of AI-driven API models by 2025 depends on a structured approach encompassing key phases: effective resource allocation and a focus on compliance and customer experience. Organizations that strategically embrace these technologies will be better positioned to thrive in an increasingly competitive digital landscape. By utilizing advanced analytics and AI capabilities, businesses can enhance operational efficiency, improve customer satisfaction, and drive significant revenue growth. This report serves as a guide for organizations embarking on their AI-driven transformation journey, providing a roadmap to harness the full potential of AI technologies effectively. The content provided contains a detailed analysis of the implementation of AI-driven API models in 2025, outlining the key phases, budget allocations, and various insights from multiple sources. Within this context, several counterintuitive pieces of information emerge, challenging common assumptions about AI integration and its implications for businesses and society. Below are some of those counterintuitive insights. 1. High profitability versus low satisfaction. It is noted that companies mastering customer experience are 60% more profitable than their peers. However, only 8% of North American businesses are satisfied with their customer performance. This juxtaposition highlights a surprising disconnect. High profitability does not necessarily correlate with widespread satisfaction in customer experience initiatives. This suggests that many organizations may be financially successful while failing to meet customer expectations or deliver satisfactory experiences. 2. Predictions of AI dominance in customer interactions. The expectation that 80% of customer interactions will be managed by AI by 2025 may seem logical given the rapid advancements in AI technology. However, it raises the question of whether such a shift might lead to a paradox where increased automation diminishes the quality of customer service. Customers often value human interaction, particularly in sensitive or complex situations, indicating that a solely AI-driven approach could potentially alienate some segments of the customer base. 3. Privacy concerns versus data utilization. The emphasis on privacy and compliance in the implementation of AI systems often contrasts with the drive for data utilization to enhance AI capabilities. Organizations are investing heavily in ensuring compliance with regulations like GDPR and CCPA, suggesting a cautious approach to data use. Yet this caution may hinder the full potential of AI technologies which thrive on large datasets. The irony lies in the fact that while organizations aim to leverage AI for competitive advantage, they may inadvertently restrict their own capabilities due to overly stringent compliance measures. 4. Investment in AI versus job displacement. Significant investments in AI technologies are often presented as a pathway to increased efficiency and productivity. However, this can lead to a paradox where the very technologies designed to enhance business operations also create a narrative of job displacement. The fear of losing jobs to AI may counteract the enthusiasm for innovation, causing employees to resist AI adoption despite its potential benefits. This tension illustrates the complexity of integrating AI into existing work structures, where the promise of higher productivity must be balanced against workforce concerns. 5. Edge computing versus centralized data processing. The rise of edge-based business intelligence (BI) represents a shift from centralized data processing to more localized analytics. While this approach promises real-time insights and reduced latency, it contradicts the traditional reliance on centralized systems for data integration and analysis. Organizations may find themselves grappling with the challenge of managing distributed data environments while ensuring consistent data governance and quality. This shift could create confusion as businesses navigate the logistics of decentralization in a historically centralized landscape. 6. AI's role in enhancing customer relations. While AI is often lauded for its ability to streamline processes and enhance customer relations, there is a concern that over-reliance on AI could lead to depersonalization of customer interactions. Despite the efficiency AI brings, customers might feel more like data points than individuals, undermining the relational aspect of business. This counterintuitive outcome suggests that while technology can enhance operational efficiency, it may also detract from the personal touch that many customers desire. 7. Cost reduction versus quality assurance. The expectation that AI will lead to cost reductions in various sectors may overlook the upfront investment required for technology integration and ongoing maintenance. Moreover, the push for lower operational costs might inadvertently compromise the quality of services provided, as organizations may cut corners in areas like staff training or robust data management practices. This presents a paradox where the focus on cost efficiency could result in long-term detriments to service quality and customer trust. 8. AI training and copyright issues. The push for open-source AI models and the use of large datasets for training often clashes with copyright concerns. Companies like OpenAI face lawsuits over the use of copyrighted material in their training data, which presents a counterintuitive challenge. The very data that fuels AI advancements could also serve as a legal liability. This tension between innovation and intellectual property rights complicates the landscape for AI development, revealing the nuances of ethical AI deployment. These counterintuitive insights highlight the complexities and contradictions inherent in the rapidly evolving landscape of AI technologies, emphasizing the need for organizations to navigate these challenges thoughtfully as they implement AI-driven solutions by 2025. Important content overlooked in the report on AI-driven API models implementation. The report on implementation of AI-driven API models in 2025, 5 key phases and $3 million budget allocation for seamless integration across platforms, outlines a structured approach for organizations to integrate AI technologies. While the main phases and budget allocations are highlighted, several critical insights and underlying themes are likely to be overlooked. Understanding these can provide depth and clarity on the implications of this technological shift. 1. Cultural and organizational change. Often overshadowed by technical details, the need for cultural and organizational transformation is crucial. The report emphasizes team alignment and strategy development during the foundation phase. However, the significance of fostering a culture that embraces innovation and adaptability cannot be stressed enough. Significance. Companies that implement AI-driven strategies often face resistance from employees accustomed to traditional processes. A culture that encourages experimentation, continuous learning, and openness to change is essential for overcoming these barriers. If leaders do not actively promote these values, the technological investment may fail to yield the desired outcomes. 2. Privacy and compliance frameworks. The report mentions privacy and compliance considerations but does not delve deeply into how these frameworks can be integrated effectively into the AI implementation strategy. As organizations adopt AI-driven models, they must navigate complex regulations such as GDPR and CCPA. Significance. Failure to establish robust data protection measures can lead to severe legal repercussions and damage to reputation. Organizations must not only ensure compliance but also build trust with customers through transparent data practices. Ignoring this aspect could lead to disastrous outcomes post-implementation, negating the advantages of integrating AI. 3. Diverse stakeholder engagement. While the report outlines a phased approach, the engagement of diverse stakeholders throughout the implementation process is often overlooked. engaging not just technical teams but also end-user representatives, legal advisors, and compliance officers can provide valuable perspectives. Significance: diverse stakeholder engagement helps in identifying potential pitfalls early in the process and ensures that the AI solutions developed are user-centric and compliant with regulations. This approach fosters a sense of ownership and accountability across the organization, crucial for the success of AI initiatives. 4. Metrics for success beyond financials. The report focuses on budget allocations and expected improvements in revenue and operational efficiency, but it overlooks the importance of defining success metrics that go beyond financial indicators. Metrics such as customer satisfaction, employee engagement, and innovation velocity are critical in assessing the holistic impact of AI integration. Significance: organizations that solely focus on financial returns may miss out on understanding the broader impacts of AI on their business ecosystem. For example, improved customer experiences and employee engagement can lead to long-term loyalty and retention, which are invaluable for sustained growth. 5. Technical debt and future scalability. The report outlines the resource allocation across different phases but does not address the potential for technical debt that can accumulate if AI solutions are not designed with scalability in mind. As organizations integrate AI-driven models, they may need to revisit and refine their architectures and processes continually. Significance: failing to plan for scalability can lead to increased costs and resource drain in the long term. Organizations must adopt a forward-thinking approach, ensuring that the AI technologies they implement are adaptable and can evolve with changing business needs and technological advancements. 6. Ethical considerations and AI governance. The ethical implications of AI deployment are a growing concern, and while the report touches on compliance, it does not emphasize the establishment of AI governance frameworks that prioritize ethical considerations in AI development and deployment. Significance: ethical AI governance is crucial in building trust with stakeholders and avoiding potential biases and misuse of AI technologies. Organizations that actively engage in ethical considerations are more likely to achieve sustainable success and foster a positive public perception. 7. Long-term commitment to learning and adaptation. The report outlines a structured approach for implementation but fails to highlight the necessity for continuous learning and adaptation post-deployment. AI technologies evolve rapidly and organizations must commit to ongoing education and refinement. Significance: by fostering a culture of continuous learning, organizations can stay ahead of technological advancements and market demands. This long-term commitment ensures that the organization can leverage AI's full potential and respond effectively to emerging challenges. Conclusion: the successful implementation of AI-driven API models requires more than just a structured approach and a set budget. Organizations must consider the cultural, ethical, and operational dimensions that underpin this transformation. Acknowledging and addressing these often overlooked aspects will ultimately determine the success of AI integration and its ability to deliver sustainable value in an increasingly competitive landscape. By focusing on holistic strategies that incorporate diverse stakeholder perspectives, robust privacy frameworks, and continuous learning, organizations can position themselves for success in the evolving digital era. Here are the 4 most valuable points for in-depth analysis and discussion regarding the implementation of AI-driven API models by 2025. 1. Structured implementation phases. The implementation of AI-driven API models involves 5 key phases which are pivotal for ensuring a successful deployment across platforms. These phases are: Foundation phase, months 1 to 3. In this initial phase, organizations focus on strategy development, technology assessment, and team alignment. Establishing a clear vision and objectives during this stage is crucial for guiding subsequent efforts. Implementation phase, months 4 to 9. This phase involves the actual deployment of technologies, redesigning processes, and training staff. Conducting pilot programs is essential for testing the systems in real-world scenarios and making necessary adjustments based on initial feedback. Optimization phase months 10 to 18, continuous performance monitoring and feedback integration are emphasized in this phase. Organizations refine their strategies based on pilot results, ensuring that the systems are functioning optimally to meet business needs. Resource allocation strategy. The budget allocation for these phases is critical, with suggested percentages being 15 to 20% for planning, 50 to 60% for implementation, and 20 to 35% for optimization. This structured approach ensures that resources are appropriately distributed to achieve maximum impact. 2. Business impact of AI integration. Organizations that effectively leverage AI-driven insights can see substantial improvements in various business metrics, including customer engagement and retention. Companies utilizing AI technologies for predictive analytics have reported a 25% reduction in customer churn rates. This indicates that AI can significantly enhance customer satisfaction by anticipating needs and preferences, leading to better engagement strategies. Revenue growth. Organizations adopting AI strategies have noted a reported 40% increase in revenue growth. This underscores the economic benefits of integrating AI-driven models, which can optimize operations and facilitate data-driven decision-making. Transforming customer service. The emergence of voice-enabled technologies and conversational AI is set to revolutionize customer interactions. Predictions suggest that by 2025, 80% of customer interactions will be managed by AI, showcasing the potential for improved efficiency and customer experience through automation. 3. Importance of data privacy and compliance. As organizations adopt AI technologies, the importance of data privacy and compliance cannot be overstated. Key considerations include robust data protection frameworks. Many organizations are implementing frameworks to ensure compliance with regulations such as GDPR and CCPA. This includes practices like consent management, data minimization, and regular privacy impact assessments. Ethical AI usage. A focus on ethical AI implementation is becoming a cornerstone for building customer trust. Organizations must ensure that their AI systems are free from biases and that they operate transparently with clear communication about data usage. Security measures. As AI systems often process sensitive data, implementing strong cybersecurity measures is essential. Organizations are investing in encryption, access control, and real-time threat detection to mitigate risks associated with data breaches. 4. Differentiating factors in AI integration approaches. Different organizations are approaching AI integration from various perspectives, leading to unique outcomes. Customer-centric strategies. Some sources emphasize the evolution of customer-centric strategies, advocating for a focus on enhancing customer experience through personalized AI-driven insights. Technical infrastructure and edge computing. Other sources highlight the importance of a robust technical infrastructure, including edge computing, as a pivotal element for the seamless integration of AI technologies. This approach allows for real-time data processing and analytics closer to the data source, thereby improving response times and operational efficiency. Broader societal implications. The societal implications of AI integration, including ethical considerations and the potential for job displacement, are also critical points of discussion. Organizations must navigate these challenges while leveraging AI to drive innovation and enhance operational capabilities. Conclusion. In conclusion, the successful implementation of AI-driven API models in 2025 hinges on a structured approach that encompasses the key phases of implementation, emphasizes the business impact of AI integration, prioritizes data privacy and compliance, and recognizes the differing strategies organizations may adopt. By addressing these critical areas, companies can position themselves to thrive in an increasingly AI-driven landscape, ultimately enhancing their competitive advantage and customer satisfaction. Here are 3 famous historical cases that are similar in nature to the implementation of AI-driven API models and technological integration. 1. the enclosure movement in England 18th to 19th century. Overview: the enclosure movement refers to the process in England where common lands were privatized and enclosed, leading to significant changes in agricultural practices and rural society. This movement fundamentally transformed the way land was utilized and managed, leading to increased agricultural productivity and the eventual rise of industrialization. Similarities to AI-driven API integration. Technological transformation. Just as the enclosure movement represented a shift from traditional farming methods to more efficient agricultural practices, the implementation of AI-driven API models signifies a move from conventional data processing to advanced automated analytics. Resource allocation. The reallocation of land during the enclosure movement can be likened to the resource allocation phase in AI integration, where organizations must strategically invest in technology to optimize operational efficiency. Social impact. Both cases illustrate significant societal changes. The enclosure movement displaced many rural workers, while the integration of AI technologies raises concerns about job displacement and the need for workforce reskilling. 2. The Industrial Revolution 18th to 19th century. Overview: the Industrial Revolution was a period of major industrialization that began in the late 18th century and continued into the 19th century. It marked a shift from agrarian economies to industrialized ones, characterized by the growth of factories, mechanization, and mass production. Similarities to AI-driven API integration. Innovation and efficiency. The introduction of machinery and factory systems during the Industrial Revolution drastically improved production efficiency, similar to how AI-driven APIs enhanced data processing and decision-making. Phased implementation. The Industrial Revolution occurred in phases, e.g. textile manufacturing, steam power, etc., paralleling the structured phased approach in implementing AI technologies across platforms. Economic disruption. Just as the Industrial Revolution led to significant economic transformations, including shifts in labor from rural to urban settings, the integration of AI-driven models is disrupting existing business models and necessitating new strategies for workforce management. 3. The advent of the Internet, late 20th century. Overview: the rise of the Internet in the late 20th century revolutionized communication, commerce, and information sharing. It enabled rapid data exchange and laid the groundwork for the digital economy. Similarities to AI-driven API integration. Change in business operations. The Internet transformed how businesses operated, akin to how AI-driven APIs are reshaping data management and operational frameworks. Platform integration. Just as businesses integrated online capabilities into their operations, organizations today are integrating AI technologies into their platforms to enhance functionality and customer engagement. Innovation cycle. The rapid evolution of Internet technologies echoes the current pace of AI advancements, where continuous innovation is essential for competitive advantage. In summary, these historical cases illustrate parallels in the transformative power of technological advancements, resource allocation, and societal impacts akin to the integration of AI-driven API models in contemporary business practices. Future outlook. Predictions for AI-driven API models in 2025. As we approach 2025, the integration of AI-driven API models across various platforms is set to transform industries significantly. The following predictions outline how this integration will unfold, focusing on 5 key phases and potential impacts, all within a structured budget allocation framework. 1. Key phases of implementation. Phase 1. Foundation, months 1 to 3. Focus: strategy development, technology assessment, and team alignment. Activities: companies will need to define their AI strategy, assess existing technology, and ensure cross-department collaboration. Outcome: a robust framework that guides subsequent implementation phases. Phase 2. Implementation, months 4 to 9. Focus: deployment of technology, process redesign, and staff training. Activities: organizations will begin integrating AI-driven API models into their systems, redesigning workflows to accommodate new capabilities, and training staff on these tools. Outcome: pilot programs will be launched to test functionality and gather real-time feedback. Phase 3, optimization, months 10 to 18. Focus: continuous performance monitoring and strategy refinement. Activities: companies will analyze the pilot results, refine their AI models based on feedback, and scale successful initiatives. Outcome: enhanced operational efficiency and user experience as AI systems adapt to real-world data. 2. Budget allocation. Foundation phase: 15 to 20% of the total budget, $450,000 to $600,000 for planning and initial assessments. Implementation phase: 50 to 60%, $1.5 million to $1.8 million for technology deployment, including infrastructure and training. Optimization phase: 20 to 35%, $600,000 to $1.05 million for ongoing monitoring, feedback, integration, and further enhancements. 3. Use cases and impact. Customer engagement: organizations utilizing AI-driven insights can expect up to a 25% reduction in customer churn and a 40% increase in revenue growth. Conversational AI evolution: by 2025, it is predicted that 80% of customer interactions will be handled by AI, significantly improving response times and customer satisfaction. 4. Technological advancements. Edge computing integration: the rise of edge-based AI will allow for processing data closer to its source, reducing latency and enhancing real-time decision-making capabilities. Federated learning: this will enable organizations to train AI models across decentralized data sources without compromising privacy, thereby improving personalization and compliance with regulations. 5. Regulatory and ethical considerations. As AI technologies evolve, so will the regulatory landscape. Companies will need to ensure compliance with data protection regulations such as GDPR and CCPA, implementing robust frameworks to safeguard user data. Ethical AI practices will become paramount, focusing on transparency and fairness in AI-driven outcomes. Conclusion: the successful implementation of AI-driven API models by 2025 hinges on a structured approach encompassing foundational strategy, effective resource allocation, and continuous optimization. Organizations that embrace these advancements will be positioned to enhance operational efficiency, improve customer engagement, and navigate the complexities of a rapidly evolving digital landscape. As industries prepare for this transformation, the emphasis will be on leveraging AI technologies responsibly, ensuring that the benefits are maximized while addressing the ethical and regulatory challenges that accompany these innovations.